They attired me for the coffin. 3 or 4 dark figures which flitted busily to and fro. As these crossed the direct line of my vision, they affected me as forms, but upon passing to my side, their images impressed me with the idea of shrieks, groans, and other dismal expressions of terror and horror and woe. You are alone, habited by the white robe, passed in all directions, musically about me. The day waned, and as its light faded away, I became possessed by a vague uneasiness, an anxiety such as the sleeper feels when sad real sounds fall continuously within his ear, low distant bell tones, solemn at long but equal intervals, and commingling with melancholy dreams. Night arrived with its shadows, a heavy discomfort. It oppressed my limbs with the pressing of some dull weight, and was palpable. There was also a moaning sound, not unlike the distant reverberation of surf, but more continuous, which, beginning with the first twilight, had grown in strength with the darkness. Suddenly, lights were brought into the room, with the reverberation became forthwith interrupted into frequent unequal bursts of the same sound, but less dreary and less distinct. The ponderous oppression was in great measure relived, and issuing from the flame of each lamp, for there were many, there flowed unbrokenly into my ears a strain of melodious tune, a melody. Suddenly lights were brought into the room, and the reverberation became forthwith interrupted with frequent unequal bursts of the same sound, but less dreary and less distinct. The ponderous oppression was in great measure relieved, and issuing from the flame of each lamp, for there were many, there flowed unbrokenly into my ears a strain of melodious monotone. And when now, dear Una, approaching the bed upon which I lay outstretched, you sat gently by my side, breathing odor from your sweet lips and pressing them upon my brow, there arose tremulously within my bosom, and mingling with the thing akin to the sentiment itself, a feeling that half appreciating, half responded to your earnest love and sorrow. But this feeling took no root in pulseless heart, and seemed indeed rather a shadow than a reality, and faded quickly away, first into extreme quiescence, and then into a purely sensual pleasure as before.